It's day 18 of solving chess puzzle series, and here we are with our first puzzle of the day. So it's rook takes b6, and now there is a discover check on the king. So we can move the knight and give deliver check, discover check. So it should start with knight e1 double check, and king has to move. That's the only move, and now we'll deliver checkmate on g2 because that square is also protected by the knight on e1. So queen g2 checkmate. Next one. Okay, so in this variation uh, we can sacrifice the rook and then we'll be able to deliver checkmate. So it's rook h rook h8 check. Only move is to take with the bishop. So bishop takes h8, and now we'll enter with the queen. So queen h6. Queen takes d5 check, and now if we block the check, then there will be no check unless queen captures on b3. But if it goes to b1, then queen can give check on h on on d1. Then in that case we'll have to take with the rook. So it should be b3. No, it's b1. So in this variation, queen sacrificed on d1 because wanting to stop checkmate. So we take the queen. Rook takes d1. Next one. Okay, so the bishop on e5 is undefended, so we'll take the bishop, and there is knight discovery, but there is not any discovery on the queen. So if knight takes f6 check, then we'll take back the knight with queen. So queen takes e5. Knight comes to d6 and attacking the bishop, and also revealing the discovery attack on the queen. So we go to uh, d5, threatening checkmate and offering queen exchange. Queen takes d5, and we'll take back the queen with bishop. So bishop takes d5, and after the end of the variation we are up a piece. Next one. Rook takes f3 with check. We'll have to take back with the king. So king takes f3, and we are in pure king and pawn endgame. So the other side has passed pawn on d file, but it will be easily captured by king, and we'll be able to create another will be create passed pawn on, I think, f file. So we'll first have to go and capture the pawn on d file, and notice that our a pawn is freezing the both pawn on queen side. So we'll first go with king e4. King comes to c6, and trying to take the pawn on f5, and want to create passed pawns, but in this case we are faster. So it's king takes d4. No, it's not. Okay, so in this case it's about to create a passed pawn. So it's f4. Next one, b6. And okay, so there is a discovery on king after we move the b pawn. So it's d4. No, it's not. Okay, so it's because if we attack the knight, then knight can block that check. So we first sacrifice the exchange. So it's rook takes e5, rook takes e5, and now we uh, push the pawn and give discover check, and rook can block the check and f5 square, but noticing that the knight is also covering the f5 square, so in that case we'll be able to win the rook. So it's d4. King moves to g8, and now we'll pick up the rook on e5. So it's d takes e5. Next one, okay, so it's knight g6 check. No, so it's bishop takes f5. And now I think we'll give check. So now it's knight g6 check. And now we'll take the rook because we'll fork the king and queen, king and rook. So it's knight e7 check. Next one, f takes e5, and we can sacrifice. We can take the pawn on h5 with check. So it's bishop takes h5 check. King moves, and now we'll fork the rook and queen. So in that case we'll be able to take the rook. So um, it's knight f7. Next one, b takes c6, bishop takes c6, and we are noticing that we can first take the check and then king move, and then we'll come to h4, threatening checkmate, and also forking king and queen. So after the end of the race we'll be able to win the queen in exchange of knight. So it's queen takes f7 check. Only move is to king h1, and now we come with queen to h4 and threatening checkmate. So queen has to take the knight, otherwise we will be able to fork the queen and queen. So now we take the queen. Queen takes g4. Let's move on to the last puzzle of the day. Okay, so after the end of the duration we'll be able to win the we will be up a piece. So we take the bishop first with check. So queen takes d4. No, it's not. Okay, so we can go with bishop c5. No. Okay, we can go with bishop b bishop b8. Bishop takes e5, and we'll pick up the queen first with check. So it's bishop takes a7 check. King moves, and now we'll take the bishop on e5 with rook. So it's rook takes e5, and after the end of the variation we'll wear up a bishop. That's it for today. I will continue this for tomorrow.